Hello and welcome back to Xpwaste, where I will forever watch the crab burrow. Hi, I'm Michael.
And I'm currently dying of an allergy attack out of nowhere. Apparently, out of nowhere, I say, as if it hasn't been the entire day. These 40-degree swings are killing me. Anyways, hi, my name is Oxie. I'm the one that likes to complain a little bit more. That's how you know you're in the right place. If you guys are old school players and you're brand new here, we're a podcast that talks almost exclusively about old school RuneScape. And wouldn't you know it, if you're brand new here, you might be here from the fancy new Gwitty Master event that's about to go live, because Michael and I are doing the work to put this episode out early. And by Michael and I mainly mean Michael, because he's editing. Yeah, but I'm making the commercial, but he's doing most of the hard editing. We're talking about RuneScape, specifically Gridmaster today. So you guys are in luck. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a short one, but gonna be a good one. If you're not new around here, I need you guys to know now that in about 2 weeks' time, Michael breaks my heart. Michael rips it out of my chest and breaks it in half, like at the Indiana Jones movie. And I need you guys to be prepared for that for a couple of weeks from now. Don't ask me how I know. I just know that it happens in about 2 weeks. Michael, real quick, what you been up to this week?
A whole lot of nothing, I think. You know what? Okay, I'll start with the most devastating news of my entire life. Yesterday, I got 99 range. But before I did that,
I saw it.
fuck you, stop laughing. Before that happened, I dropped my cape on the ground, my untrimmed mining cape. And I was like, you know what? It's not time. I need to go to the bank and do whatever. I don't even know what I was going to do. I was like, I need to go back to the bank before. Oh, no. You know what it was? Here's the whole story. Ralph and I were like, okay, we're so close to these levels. Let's get them together. I said, let's go to the Lumbridge cows. I'm going to get 99 range. He's going to get 99 attack. So we hopped to free to play, because you drop your cape in free to play and then you hop back to a members world and you get the level. And like, well, we're already in free to play. Why don't we just get our 99s in free to play? So I was like, oh, I don't have a range weapon. I need to go back to the bank to get a range weapon that will work in free to play, because I had my Bofa. So I dropped my cape, my untrimmed cape, and I picked it up to go to the bank, not realizing that if you drop an untrimmed cape and you pick it up manually, it trims it because like when you drop an untrimmed cape, you have to telegrab it. That's the only way that you can pick it up once you've dropped it. So I get halfway to the bank and I'm like, why is there a trimmed cape in my inventory? Fuck! I trimmed my cape! So now I have a trimmed mining cape, and I no longer have an untrimmed cape on my group Ironman. And I'm very devastated, and it's like it's bittersweet, because now I can just get 99s without having to worry about this whole plan to keep the cape untrimmed. But like, it was so fun to wear that thing around, because untrimmed mining is not something you see a lot. Like, unless you're a bot, you don't really have untrimmed mining. It's not one of those common ones. Listen, I don't need you to kick me while I'm down and put laughing emojis on my pictures and laugh at me the first time you hear me talking about my story. Okay, I'm upset. Legitimately, I wanted to keep that bitch untrimmed because it was special and I like mining and I got it as my first 99. Everybody who gets their first 99, unless it's like your 6th time making a brand new account, like I've only ever had cooking as my first 99 on any account that I've ever had. But this one was different. I didn't get cooking first. I got mining first. That's like the biggest news that happened this week. Yay, I got 99 range. But like, I could have had 99 range weeks ago.
At what cost?
I could have had it weeks ago, because I was 2 weeks ago, I think. I ended recording with like 70K till 99. And last night, after we did a couple of raids, I just spent like 30 minutes at the crab, and I went and got the rest of that XP that I needed to get to 99. It wasn't 70K. By the time we were done, we did Callisto, we did some raids. I was at like 30K till 99. And I just spent like a couple minutes at crab and got the rest of the XP, and yay, 99 range. But
I
Yeah.
feel like this leads to a conversation about the fact that Jagex should just implement a way to trim and untrim 99 capes for aesthetics. And I also feel like if they want to make sure it has that level of prestige that it does, they should only allow you to trim and untrim your first 99 cape.
Yes. Agreed.
Like, so if you're walking around with a max cape, but also an untrimmed mining cape, people know that, like, oh shit, you're a masochist. I see.
Or an untrimmed Slayer cape, which is also really difficult to get. So yeah, like in terms of updates that I would implement day one as a Jagex developer, that would be it. I would allow anybody who got their first 99 to retroactively be able to trim and untrim it. I've heard
Mhm.
in RS3 you can just trim and untrim every cape as a rule, and I think that that's a little too far. I would concede at your first 99, you can trim and untrim it whenever you want. Because it's really bullshit that we have to go through all these procedures throughout the life of the account if you want to keep a cape untrimmed. Like imagine you spend all of the work and all of the hours getting Slayer as your first 99, which is really hard to do.
Mhm.
And then you're just like stressed out the rest of the time for the other 22 skills getting that cape to stay untrimmed. It's really it's a depressing thought, and it's a terrible system. And I don't know. That's why I say a weight feels like it's lifted, because now I can just get every other 99 and not have to worry about it. And it can actually feel like a fun thing to where I don't have to have a lot of forethought into, oh, I'm just going to pop 99 attack, which I'll be getting here in the next couple weeks. But I can just get it. Like I can just be like, hey, I'm hitting this goblin and we've got the cape. And there's no dropping and telegrabbing that needs to be done. So, but other than that, nothing too crazy. I'm still working towards my base 85's goal. Agility is going to be the not brick wall, but it's going to be the slow one leading up to the end of this year. I need 3 agility levels. Well, basically 2.5. I need 5 fire making levels, 4 crafting levels, and 1 fletching level. And then I'll have basically all of my main goals for 2025 done, which is
Next up,
pretty cool.
Inferno. All right, sick.
Honestly,
you heard it
actually,
here first, folks.
if I'm looking at like the progression of my account and moving into the future goals, I honestly think I'll probably get my quiver first and then do my Infernal Cape. But that's for another episode to dig into, because I think it could happen. I have 2 group mates who have their Infernal Capes. Like it's doable. But they also have Infernal Capes upon Infernal Capes on their mains and their other irons and stuff. So like if they can do it, I can do it, I guess. I don't know. It's not something that I care. Stop that. Put the fingers away. I'm not getting my Infernal Cape. But what have you done of note this week? Let's hear it.
I've made a mental note of that conversation to return to Fear and Ralph with. What have I been up to this week? Good question. I feel like in the last 2 weeks, there's just been a lot of AFK. I don't know last time I updated, 'cause I know I had RS guy on last week. I got 90 attack. I got 90 strength. I just hit 75 Slayer earlier, almost to 90 defense.
Nice.
Ralph gave me one of the extra dexes, which is cool. So having rigor, I don't know if I talked about it at all in past episodes, but like, did y'all know offensive prayers absolutely bang against Hunlith?
Yeah, they do.
Like it's like a different fight. Like I'm still doing cozy tier 2 preps because I'm lazy and I like to not have to think about anything when I'm doing the fight. But like rigor and augury kind of bang. Like I'm out there putting belt to ass. Like I think I got rigor and immediately PB'd by like a minute. Like it felt way faster. I'm currently in a race with Cloud and Raccoon to see who can get their Bofa first. I was drafted into this race by Raccoon, and I'm worried I won't get the bragging rights on this one, just because those are some tough opponents to have.
Yeah, Cloud last night, he finished Song of the Elves, and like the first thing he did was go to Gauntlet.
Yeah.
Like immediately.
Raccoon was like,
ripped it.
Cloud's not that good at Gauntlet. I'm like, Cloud is good at everything. So just give him time and he'll figure it out. Yeah. Only other really notable thing that happened on my Iron Man as of late is I finally got a Zenite to contribute to the pile. So now Michael has a tormented bracelet. He's got all 4 pieces of Zenite jewelry, and we're chilling. And I've got the cut Zenite. I didn't cut it myself. I did make it myself. I bought the Onyx, and Iron Man pissed me off. I don't know if I ever told you this, Michael. Iron Man pissed me off.
No, I've never heard you say that.
I know, it's crazy. I've had a bunch of money laying around because I've basically been being fed battle staves to get magic XP. You know, give the group some money and I'll take the magic XP and alch everything. And I was sitting on quite a bit of money because, again, Gauntlet just shit shot alchables. And I bought myself a bunch of chaos runes. I'm like 2,900 chaos runes or 29,000, whatever it is, should be enough. Every world is overstocked by hundreds of thousands of chaos runes. And I thought to myself, damn, dude, how the fuck am I going to get this? Don't chaos runes sell for super, super low? Like, this is going to be crazy. No. You super efficient Iron Men are the ones who are like, sell 10 at a time on every world, which I don't know any sane person who's actually suggested that in a long time to me, but like, that is what I've heard. You're only supposed to sell like 10 or 15 per world to get the 30 toggle per chaos rune and then hop. I'm like, this is going to be miserable. And then after like 10 worlds, I looked it up on the wiki. I'm like, oh, 9 toggle per? I'm like, what's 29,000 times 9 with the Kramja gloves? It was more than I needed. So I just like ripped sell 50, bought an Onyx, and then put the uncut Zenite in the chest. So I'm currently doing Slayer. I just hit 75. I'm about to finish a Vire Watch task. So maybe I'll get a Blood Shard for Fear or Ralph in the next 14 kills. But other than that, that's all I've been doing. I've been doing
Not
AFK.
for Michael, though.
Are you going to do something that requires a Blood Shard?
I could melee hand it melee hand it Chambers.
That's not Blood Shard. That's not Blood Shard. What is not?
Blood Shard.
It absolutely not a regular Chambers is not.
It's whatever.
You have people with shadows? Absolutely not. CMs maybe. A Blood Shard at CMs is nice and cozy. Maybe we'll give you the Blood Shard and we'll force you to use it all at top. Like you'll only be allowed to use it at Theater of Blood. Maybe that'll be the compromise. If I get you a Blood Shard, you can only use it at top. So I'll have to make you another Fury.
And by the way, I'm not gonna make a Tormented Bracelet.
It's already been
going
made. By the time this episode's
torture.
out, by the time this episode's already been out, Michael has a Tormented Bracelet.
You are taking a torture.
Because I want Michael to have all 4 Zenite jewelry pieces.
I don't have all 4 because Ralph still has the Suffering.
Well, then you can have a Suffering. It's perfect.
I don't need a Suffering,
perfect.
though.
Michael has
only
either
need
a
one
Suffering or a Torture or a Tormented. Ask Michael how he likes his new piece of Zenite jewelry. I was hoping to spike a second one just so we could, because I know there's a fucking Suffering like floating around in the group storage somewhere. Just make another Suffering. What? Why do we have more than one to begin with? That's so strange. Multiple people can't do Zulrah then. That's so odd. But anyways.
Multiple people aren't doing Zulrah.
But we're going to need to someday. I absolutely do not. You know?
Whatever.
Ask Michael how he likes his Tormented Bracelet. Anyways.
Gosh.
That's all I've done on the Iron Man. I'm about to wrap up this Vire's task. Hopefully I get a task that doesn't suck. A nice AFK-able task would be cool.
I should be AFKing. I'm killing Crab right now. But I just remembered I have a Bloodveld task I could AFK.
Bro, I almost ran out of charges on my Arclight. Can you believe that? I was down to 245 charges on the Arclight. I got a Hellhounds task. I'm like, damn, I gotta go AFK them fuckers in the catacombs because I do not. I'm gonna run out. Like, if my Arclight degrades at 90% infusion, I'm gonna scream.
Oh no. Yeah, because you're
good.
You probably have Emberlight at some point.
I need to get a Synapse for that first. I need to contribute to the Synapse pile before I can make an Emberlight.
Yeah.
You know?
I have like 50 ancient shards just from killing so much Scotizo. And my Arclight is full and I still have shards. So I wish they were tradable.
Well, let me tell you, not me.
Shards.
I nearly degraded that bitch going for the demonic gorillas task. But well, I think our week wrap up has to be concise because
we got it. Yeah, for sure.
This is not even the first episode we're recording this weekend. Not even the first episode we're recording today. So Michael and I have been with each other for a long time. This is a very long date for Michael and I. But today we're going to talk about Gridmaster because good old Gwitty Masters came out or is coming out this morning. Because I think Michael and I talked about if we do a short episode, we can get it out Wednesday morning before Gridmasters even comes out. So
hello, Wednesday.
Maybe Tuesday. Whenever Michael finishes this episode. Probably not Tuesday because Oxie's going to need to do the commercial and there's no way that's not getting done before Tuesday night. So we're going to figure it out. But that is that's my game plan, to do the commercial
Sick.
for this week and then get the episode out whenever possible. So
And then we can actually
Gridmasters.
play Gridmaster
That's
on
exactly why I'm
Wednesday.
trying to crank it out. It's just so I don't even have to worry about it. Just let me get the commercial done and call it good, you know?
So Gridmaster is not something I thought that we would like ever dive into super deeply. And I mean, we're not
Yeah.
diving into it this episode. We'll definitely have a follow-up episode at some point, maybe once
Probably
Gridmaster
towards the
is
end of
done.
Gridmaster,
Yeah.
yeah.
Once it's done and we know what all the tiles are, but they really, really, really have outdone themselves, I think, with the concept for this event. When they first announced it and they said it's bingo and leagues mixed, I'm like, okay, but that sounds kind of boring, you know? Like I play bingo with my friends because it's fun and it's a team event. We have all these tiles, we're going for drops. But like the things that they've cooked up and the rewards that you get for completing these tasks on the grid are actually kind of fire.
Yeah.
We're going to obviously get into some of the teasers that they've given us because at the point of recording, it's only Sunday.
It's Sunday evening. So they've already
Sunday
released a teaser
evening.
today.
Yeah, so they've given us, I mean, by the time you're hearing this, obviously Gridmaster is out. So you've
Maybe
likely
not.
seen the
Who
whole
knows?
board.
But more teasers
maybe.
are out.
More teasers have been released.
Depending on how quickly Michael and I are working this week, you never know. This episode could be out Tuesday evening. We have no idea. I'm not going to hold myself to that standard, but we'll see.
But just as simple things as like cook a shark while wearing a chef's hat gives you a corrupted shark, which is, by the way, bonkers. It's a shark that isn't consumed when eaten and heals a base of 20 hit points. Friendship with every other food ended. My new best friend is the corrupted shark. And all you have to do is somehow get a raw shark and whatever cooking level you need for cooking sharks. I think it's 80.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get a chef's hat. And now you just have like the only food, one inventory spot of food, besides brews and other things.
It
But
seems like you take way more combo eats.
way more
To rush
combo
content
eats.
earlier. Just an inventory full of blondes. Yeah.
Yeah. There are some harder tasks on here, like completing the Inferno in 30 minutes or less. But what that gets you is basically a thrall that lasts 30 minutes. And whenever you're in multi-combat, it'll cast an AoE attack as if the target is weak to ranger mage. And it will, it's like the concept is just something that I didn't even conceptualize at the beginning when they announced it. Like you're doing these tasks to then unlock leagues level relics. And some relics that we've even seen in leagues and some we haven't.
I think it's cool because there are some that we haven't. Like this corrupted shark or the combatant or the craftsman relic. Obviously, it's easiest to do this episode if you're following along with the actual grid itself, but they are doing some really, really fun stuff with the grid and its rewards so far. So if you're like totally not aware of what we're talking about here, well, there'll be a link in the description of this episode of what the current grid looks like, which could be totally filled out at this point in the week. Imagine if this episode comes out Wednesday morning, it probably will be filled out. But we're trying to get it done before the start of Gridmaster is the goal.
Yeah.
Whether it's Tuesday night or early Wednesday morning, at some point, this episode will be out for the people to listen to before Gridmaster starts. Because Michael and I were like, oh, we could do a Gridmaster episode. But by the time we release it, it will all come out, you know?
Yeah, if we did our normal Thursday cadence, this would not be a fun episode to listen to because
no, absolutely not.
People would be like well into their Gridmaster journey, and we'd be like, "Oh, look at this! This is what we're talking about. Like Gridmaster is going to be fun." So it's a lot more meaningful for us to have you guys listen to this potentially the day of release, and maybe you don't listen to episodes the day they come out, but you know that's neither here nor there. Paul Mohadib in the recording booth chat says that the board gets fully revealed 30 minutes before it goes live.
Well, there's no way they're taking our ideas too. What the hell, Magnex?
Oh, that's funny.
Can't work in conditions like this. Jesus.
If you're unfamiliar with what Gridmaster is, I'm going to give you a high-level overview. Basically, you're looking at a 7x7 board with rows and columns as bonuses. Each of these little tiles is a task. Once you complete that task, you get a reward. An example is if you were to steal something from a house in Varlamore, it would unlock the Golden God relic. So if you're unfamiliar with Golden God, it basically means that you have an infinite money in old school RuneScape. But all you have to do is somehow get to Varlamore, get the thieving level required, and steal something from a house. And then bam, you have Golden God. The way it differs from leagues is within leagues, you have like a set number of points you have to get to, and then you have to make a choice. You're choosing between 3 relics. If you choose one, the other 2 are not available to you. But what's cool with this is, say in a past league, if Production Prodigy and Golden God were in the same tier, now you can actually have both. You don't have to make a choice. So anytime that there's like a relic that gets unlocked and you do the task for it, it's yours. An example of that would be like the Production Prodigy and Golden God and some of the ones that they're taking from leagues and bringing them over. There's a relic from leagues called Slayer Master. If you kill one of the majors in the Inferno, you get the Slayer Master relic, which means that you'll always be on task for all Slayer monsters and unlock all Slayer task perks for free. If you can kill a major in the Inferno, then that basically starts your Slayer grind on the account.
Yeah. I would imagine at this point, given that Gridmasters is out in like, I don't know, 10 minutes, maybe. It's out pretty soon. Whether it's today, tomorrow, whatever day it is, Gridmasters is on the horizon. So I would bet at this point, if you're playing Gridmasters, you've probably looked over the board once or twice. What I want to talk about today with Michael is, what are some of the choices you're going to make? What are some of the optimal moves that you're going to do to start? Because I've been kind of tentatively theory crafting a plan that I think could work out fairly well, but I'm looking for feedback. Maybe we'll see what we end up changing, because again, it's about 5:00 Eastern time on Sunday before Gridmaster.
Yep.
This is Sunday, October 12th. So currently, we don't know what other teasers are coming. But currently, my plan, if I sound a little sniffly, it's because I'm being executed by allergies. It's bad today. I don't know what the deal is. Currently,
bless you in advance.
Yeah, thank you, because I literally already feel a sneeze coming. Fuck you, you did that to me. So, to start, my plan is to grab the Animal Wrangler relic. Now, our friend Doubleshine recently released a really good video, because he always does, about why you should consider grabbing the like power miner or whatever it is, like the power miner thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's got some legs to stand on. Yeah. I'm also not 100% sure that it's what I think I'm going to do. So I think, here's my game plan. I'm going to grab Animal Wrangler. I'm going to fish for a little bit so I have some food. So I have some anchovies, some cod, something, right? I have something to work with. Do you need bait for Animal Wrangler? I don't actually know.
I took it in a league before, and I think you still do.
I think you do. So I'll find a way to get some feathers or something from Port Sarum, and I'll get something, fishing bait, whatever. I'll get some herring, something to fish with, right? I'll have some food. Then I'm going to Varrock. I'm going to rush Children of the Sun so that I can get to Varlamore, so that I could take the Quetzal over to Teotli Rainforest, because Teotli Rainforest doesn't have any requirements to get to. And I am going to kill the gemstone crab or do something, because I believe, let me pull up the gemstone crab real quick. I believe the gemstone crab, you can be the 16 players who deal the most damage to the crab gain the opportunity to mine a piece of the crab shell. It has no defensive stats, and it moves between one of 3 mines every 10 minutes. So this means up to 10 minutes. Paul says Children of the Sun is auto-completed. How do we know that?
W.
Where do we know that from? Where are they telling us Children of the Sun is auto-completed? Because I feel like I either missed a memo or something. The stream? Okay, so I did miss a memo. Fantastic. Anyways.
Side note, I kind of hate that information is so scattered when it comes to these types of things.
Yeah.
Like nowhere in this blog, nowhere in the blog have they updated that, like, which quests will be updated, which quests will be auto-completed. Are you going to get the XP? Like, if I don't watch every stream or look on every channel in their Discord and read every blog, you just don't know. until that day comes. Anyway, rant over.
Yeah.
If it's auto completed, W. Just take
Cool.
the
If
quest.
it's auto completed, that's a bunch of less shit that I have to do. And then watch the death of the gemstone crab, which I probably won't need to do too much. That's why I want to bring some food. The gemstone crab really isn't going to hit me that hard, so I'm not like worried about it. But it's still going to deal enough damage, possibly with like super low levels, that like I may need to like have some food just in case, right? Kill the crab. We watch the gemstone crab burrow away. That's how we get the gatherer relic. So like Michael said, you select 3 skills, and when you gain XP in one, you gain 50% of your gained XP in the other. I think I am going to choose, just by looking at this here and now, I'm going to choose fishing, mining.
As fishing is your main one.
Yep. They're both, it doesn't matter. So if let's say I pick fishing, mining, woodcutting, I get 100 XP in fishing, you get 50 XP woodcutting, mining. I get 100 XP mining, I get 50 in the other. So it's not like you have a main one.
I thought, the way you explain it makes total more sense. I thought you picked the main one and then you always just got 50% in the other two, but carry on.
That is what it seems like in some of their videos. I will give you that, but I don't think that's entirely what we're working with. I think it is you gain XP in all 3 skills, you gain full XP in the first skill, and then you gain partial XP in another skill after that.
So if you pick mining, fishing, and woodcutting, for example, if you're training woodcutting, you're going to get 50% in the other two. But if you're training fishing, you get 50% in the other two. It's not
exactly. Yes.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to pick, because I picked animal wrangler, I'm going to pick fishing, I'm going to pick thieving, and I'm going to pick mining. Right? I would bet, we'll talk about predictions here in a bit, but I would bet there is a task to max. There are 3 different levels of task. There's green, easy, yellow, medium, and red hard tasks from what we're seeing so far, right? I would bet that there is a task to max your account. And if there's a task to max your account, I want to be able to theorize ways that we can do this quickly, right? So we take fishing, we take mining, we take thieving. I don't want to take the power miner excavator relic, because mining in old school RuneScape, especially coming off of an RS3 league, just doesn't feel good, right?
Right.
Doesn't feel good, and I don't want to do it. But I'm probably going to need mining levels, right? We're not even going to worry about that. We'll get the mining level done by the fishing. We're also going to pick thieving because I want to be able to rush Golden God. And there's a couple other things with this too. Right? Again, we'll talk about predictions here, but I would be shocked if Trickster doesn't make an appearance somewhere. But the game plan, we get fishing, we get thieving, and we get, what did I say? Fishing, thieving, mining. Cool, squared away. We also then fish for what I imagine will be 10 odd minutes. We go subdue Temporos. Once we subdue Temporos, we're going to pick construction, herblore, and cooking. But Oxie, why aren't you picking rune crafting? I might. Who knows? Maybe it'll change. But it feels like
definitely on the list.
Construction is on the list.
If you have Golden God.
Okay, Michael brings up a good point with Golden God, because gold sinks unlock at level 47. And if you have Golden God, you can just train golden sinks to 99 construction. Easy. Good to go. But because of that, do you pick construction, herblore, runecraft, or construction, herblore, smithing, and utilize the gold sinks to get fuckloads of XP?
That's what I'm saying. If you have 50, so it's 50% of the XP. If you can train construction at millions of XP per hour, that means you don't have to touch herblore or whatever other skill you're training, because you've just busted out 50 million construction XP per hour doing. There's a method where you just buy runes and you make the elemental things. And if you have Golden God, you just buy rune packs, get yourself millions of runes, and you can train construction almost unlimited. And that automatically will give you 50% of that construction XP in 2 other skills that you don't want to do. Probably herblore, and maybe if you're trying to max, maybe rune crafting. Unless there's some sort of banker's note option, then I would say probably smithing is the other skill that you don't want to train.
You're right. Banker's note is probably going to be Because this is where like us not knowing the rewards kind of fully affects it as well. Like, we're probably gonna need to take time once Gridmaster comes out. But Michael brings up an excellent point. Gold sinks are 11,144 XP in the base game, not including any sort of XP multipliers.
Right.
Which is crazy. If you can make those ad infinitum, is that how you say it? Whatever it is, mahogany planks are going to be kind of the issue, though. Where the hell do you get mahogany planks?
I mean, you can chop mahogany logs and make them, but I don't think you're going to be training construction the traditional ways when it comes to a league style training. Because, like I said, the elemental focus, I think that's what it's called. You basically just train with runes, and it gives you construction XP. So if you build a games room,
I forgot. I keep thinking
focus,
like what the fuck is he even talking about? But elemental focus, lesser magical balance. Yeah, the lesser magical balance at 37 construction is 500 of each rune.
So if you say go do in Temporos, which you have to do to get this one, you can get some construction XP, right? By, I think you get construction XP within Temporos by repairing the mast.
Yep.
And maybe you get some token construction XP that way, or even
it'll be more
Temporos.
than token. It's like 800 in the main game.
Yeah, so you get rewards from Temporos. You get like planks and nails and stuff. So if you do a bit of Temporos with that fishing relic, you're kind of set. Like, the path is there. The fact that this game mode is only a month long, I think they really want you to do things quickly. The Craftsman and Gatherer relics they're just evidence of that.
100%. And we know, I think there might be other ones like this, because, correct me if I'm wrong, have they done one for farming?
No.
Have they taught? Is
So
farming included on this? So let's count the skills. We have construction, cooking, crafting, fire making, fletching, herb lore, rune crafting, smithing. That's 8. With combatant, 8.
Another 8.
Attack, strength, defense, hit points, range, mage, prayer. 7. 15. With
maybe they did all
Gatherer,
of them.
we have mining, fishing, woodcutting, hunter, agility, slayer, thieving, 22.
Oh, so farming is literally the last one.
Farming is just
there's
not
probably
included.
A farming relic. There's probably
I would bet there's going to be a farming relic. So here's what I'm thinking. We've picked fishing, mining, thieving. We fish for a little while to get the Temporos level. We also get our thieving level. And we get our mining level up. We subdue Temporos to get craftsman. We do construction. We do herb lore. We do smithing. By playing Temporos and getting that token construction XP, it's like 4 times your base construction level in the main game, which will be pretty hefty. Get a couple levels doing that. That will get us to get the lesser magical balance at level 37, which will get us
Daddy's Home.
Could also do. Oh, that's a good question. Here's a question for you, Michael. Do you think quest rewards are also going to give that partial XP?
I think they do. They already do in leagues.
No, but I mean partial XP for XP. other. They give you boosted XP, but for other skills. So if I pick smithing, am I then gonna get a fuckload of XP from Knight's Sword and also herb lore and con as well?
Yeah.
That could be crazy too. Lamps also do the same thing.
Yeah, Paul said lamps also.
We really should have watched that live stream. Damn, I did not realize it was going to be that busted. So we do that.
Actually, the play here, at least for me, what I'm going to be doing, one, rush Golden God, however you can.
Well, but that's part of the path, right?
Well, the path is like
you keep cutting me off.
Rush Golden God, but then also rush these three hunter gatherer combatant thing. Those are going to be key to like everything that you do within Gridmaster.
Baby girl, I was in the midst of my plan.
Well, keep going.
Keep cutting me off. We get the thing because I believe Varlamore citizens are pickpocket. Wealthy citizens are level 50 thieving. So you're going to need something to train your thieving. Assuming we don't get Trickster anytime before this. Trickster will divert the path to get thieving and Golden God. You get the thieving level, you steal from a citizen, you get Golden God. Once you do all this shit, presumably the Ogress, Shamans, and Lesser Demon have toned down.
Yeah.
Right?
Hopefully.
Then you go to the Lesser Demon and you get the minimum potential relic to get you the minimum hit of 5. which should make killing the Ogress Shaman even easier. And then I think that I'm going to put it into strength, range, and mage.
Okay.
Because they're universal, right? You'll never have to level hit points. And with Golden God, you'll never have to worry about prayer. Especially early on, you'll never have to worry about prayer because you'll be able to buy shit and alch it, which also means you'll get that free one. You'll get Production Prodigy totally for free because you'll be able to alch something for higher than 30k immediately. You get access to somewhere that sells something, especially if they give you access to somewhere like Prif. You go alch a rune halberd, boom, immediately that's Production Prodigy on the books as well.
Bro,
right?
We get Production Prodigy and Golden God. This is just
it's
hitting my brain.
You get these things immediately, right?
And
why are we doing all this?
Easy.
Why are we doing all this? We're doing all these relics as quick as possible just so we can get the Corrupted Shark. Because the Corrupted Shark, I think, is going to be the key to like early game PVM. We have early game prayer figured out. Early game potions, obviously, you never know. There could be something, but we get early game food figured out too. We're chilling.
Yeah. I mean, once you have that shark, you're basically you shouldn't die. You can hit that thing every like 2 ticks, and it's 1 inventory spot. As long as you can also go.
It is 1 inventory, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So as long as you can get, maybe you want to get some combo food, like maybe you want to go and buy some Karambwans.
Yeah, you could buy bonds. Yeah, with Golden God, you could buy bonds.
If they're doing this exactly like they did with leagues, where shops never run out and you can just spam click, this is going to be so easy.
Dude, you want to know something fucked, Michael? When you complete the column, so you see the column in between the shark and Zuck?
Yeah.
The one that has the sunlight spear and the sunlit bracers.
Yeah.
The soul spear. So that is an item from the last league, right? The bracers offer healing, like 100% increased healing. So that single shark in your inventory will be 40 HP.
40 HP every time.
So if you combo eat with those sunlight bracers on it towards the late game, you'll get like what's like 100 something HP, because 36 plus 40, that's 76 HP in a combo eat. That's pretty crazy.
I gotta love with you. I'm not gonna wield anything. I mean, the gloves, yeah, but like the I'm not gonna wield anything but the Khopesh.
Khopesh, my beloved. I didn't use the Khopesh in the last league, and I didn't use the Soul Spear either. Yeah, I didn't pick Wilderness, but people really liked the Khopesh. I'm excited to use the Khopesh because honestly, the route we're talking about, we will be able to spam the fuck.
You'll have 99 construction like day 2.
Day 1. Fuck that. Get 99 con day 1.
Yeah, you'll have 99 con day 1, and then you'll have a Thunder Khopesh. This just busted.
It pretty much like seals the deal for any weapon you could. Like genuinely, like there's no reason to use another melee weapon until you get a scythe.
Sure.
I feel like that's where you're at. There's no reason to use another melee weapon.
Even then, the Khopesh, if they have some sort of special attack relic, which I'm sure they will, it's going to be busted. Probably more than its scythe. I was killing Scorpia in leagues in like 3 seconds with the special attack relic, because every time you killed something, you got special attack back. And so when you killed Scorpia, you also killed the little minions. And so I would just get all of my special attack back within 1 kill of Scorpia. It was busted, dude. People are saying that they hope the shield is also gonna make a return.
What is
the shield that so it was the KBD.
The super shield?
Yeah. The 1,000 dragon fire shield.
1,000 dragon ward.
Yeah. I'm hoping that comes back as well.
What is your thought of your plan? Because we have my plan from what we have available, right?
Right.
Because now I'm literally just gonna sit and think like, what can I do? Because the higher construction level you get, you can make a greater magical balance with air, water, earth, and fire runes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to look that up and see how much XP that is. Because if that's 356 XP, which is pretty decent, I would imagine. Probably pretty decent XP at the higher level with XP modifiers, which I don't know how they're doing XP modifiers rather. So
I think my route is sounding like it's going to be very similar to yours.
Yeah. Oh my God. Can we do the route together? Oh my God.
Oh my God. I think based on what we know now, without the rest of this crazy board being filled out, Like there are likely going to be a lot more easy tasks that give you stuff that's absolutely busted. But at the moment, I think my main focus will be getting the Kopesh and then going from there. Obviously, I'm gonna want to unlock those 3 like skill things that give you 50% XP and all the other ones and just absolutely min max the skills. Pick the fastest skills and also some of the slowest and min max them. Like I'm not even thinking smithing needs to be on the list.
See,
If we're
I
getting
hate
production
smithing,
prodigy, but we're getting production prodigy.
but that's
you
why
can
I
just-
think so. Smithing is a pain in the dick, right? Like smithing, production prodigy is cool because you can make what 5 plate bodies at a time. Production prodigy is cool for smithing, but I feel like it's not going to be like it's good. I'm not saying production prodigy isn't good. I'm not saying it's not going to be useful for smithing. I'm saying when I think of skills that like how do I make this go faster? Production prodigy is going to help herb lore and cooking and crafting and fletching, and it's going to help all those. But smithing is just so slow by nature of how you train it that any boost from especially construction when you do things that are going to give you absolutely fucked XP at the higher levels, I feel like smithing is going to be. I just don't like it, so hopefully it'll be a bit of a moot point for me.
Think about this. This is how I train smithing in League. Even without having goldsmith gauntlets, which we will have access to in this game, you kill Calvarion or Vedion for however many times. That dude absolutely shits out gold ore, and you just stand at a furnace with Banker's Note, and you spam gold ore with Production Prodigy. And you're
That's
getting millions of Slayer
ooh.
XP, smithing XP
Bring
per
up an
hour.
excellent. That
So,
is
like,
fucked. Yeah.
In traditional senses, you're not going to be standing at an anvil. You're probably going to be standing at a
Oh.
furnace with Production Prodigy making, and it's not even that many. Like, think about 4 times the amount. You probably going to do like 20k gold bars. That's a very bad rough estimate. But like, you kill Calvarion or Vedion enough, it's not going to be that hard.
Yeah.
And this is also, Paul could probably confirm this because I've not heard a single thing. Are we Iron Men or do we have the GE?
We're almost certainly Iron Man. We have to
Because
be.
like they've said any account can participate. Okay, Paul said irons. Thank you. Okay. Well then yeah, you're gonna be going to bosses to get the materials that you need. And most likely there's gonna be a way, even if with Golden God, dude, think about it. You have Golden God. Just go to Keldegrim and buy a shit ton of gold ore. Or any ore for that matter. So like smithing, I don't think is gonna be the worst.
Buy noted items too. With Golden God, you should be able to have
Even-
items noted when you buy it.
Even better. So like there's other things like fire making.
Yeah, they can be noted in all.
or
Yeah, so
fletching, runecraft. Like there's other things besides smithing, I think, within that craftsman that I would much rather have besides smithing.
that is
And
true.
that's why I don't think taking power miner is the play either.
I agree, dude. Michael has completely derailed my path again. Fuck, because you're absolutely right. I never even thought of goldsmith gauntlets at a furnace. That is going to be. Bam,
That's
bam,
how I
bam,
did it in
bam, bam.
Leagues.
Dude, you buy that is fucked. That's
'cause
fucked. That's so good.
This whole plan, that whole thing is like banking on the fact that one of these hard tiles is going to be Banker's Note. It's got to be like.
But the question,
kill
the question is like,
something.
what do we think? I guess let's shift from plan to predictions because we did want to make this a bit of a shorter episode. What relics or things do we think are kind of like have to come back? And what do we think their difficulty is going to be tied to? So looking at what we have right now, like Demonic Throne to get the Thunder Kopesh is a red difficult tile.
Yeah.
Thunder Kopesh with what they've already revealed is day 1.
Day 1,
We
absolutely.
can get Thunder Kopesh day 1,
yeah.
right?
You know
they've
what's funny?
put-
You know, it'd be very funny is if they put the Banker's Note behind like maxing, like equip a Maxscape, then you get Banker's Note. That would be
That would be pretty funny.
diabolical.
I'm not going to lie, that would be pretty funny. I'm thinking like Trickster and the Golden Hawk boots or whatever the hell they were called, and the 7x7 pickpocketing and the like 3x3 tile fire making. That's got to
Yeah.
come back, right?
It does. And the cool thing is like even stuff that we haven't seen, like the Corrupted Shark, there's so much room in a 7x7 board with what they haven't even revealed yet for some crazy things to still even pop
yeah.
up. They could have a brew that never drains, or they could have like a prayer pot that never drains.
The never draining prayer pot, if that's unlocked somehow, Genuinely, I don't know. Maybe I pick crafting as my other one just because. It's like I don't even know what
Yeah.
else I would pick in my craftsman relic. The banana brew, yeah, something. It just goes
Just
forever.
something that's like the endless mead horn or something.
Yeah,
and it's
dude,
always a prayer pot.
There are so many things like between the echo items and the relics that could be coming back. God, it's going to be absurd. I can't wait. What do you think has to come back? Like what item other than Banker's Note, what do you think has to make a return?
They're gonna do so in the later tier relics for leagues. There's always some sort of like kill yourself and become a god relic. It's
Mhm.
made an appearance and it's changed a little bit in some of the leagues, but there's gonna be some sort of like everlasting life thing,
Mhm.
and then also a special attack relic of some sort.
Oh yeah.
Maybe one where there was a relic where you could teleport to the last place you teleported from.
Total
The Orb of
Recall?
Oculus. Total Recall. That's what it was. Yeah. And
Total
it healed
Recall.
you.
Oh, what
And
a
it
time. Total
Total
Recall.
Recall gave you your special attack back. And it's like these types of things are bound to be here. But the tasks to get them, I'm not even sure, dude. Like a 30-minute Inferno to get the Thrall. If that's the level that they're putting us on, because that's one of those tier 8 relics in leagues. And they've already talked about like basically Blorva is going to give you this battle hat, which is such a funny name. But yeah, they're taking the hardest thing. Like what if you had to do all of Yama's contracts to get that special attack relic?
But the thing is, right? Like we have only ever put Blorva on a board one time. And it was like a fuck you tile. Like we didn't even expect people to finish it.
Mm-hmm.
So if they're like, hey, this is a 7x7 board, we actually fully expect you to finish Blorva. What power level are we going to be set at? Like we have got to be like the fact that they're like, hey, casual 30-minute Inferno. They know that is not possible in the main game by 99.9999999% of players. I don't even know. Oh, hold on.
Could you do it in
OSRS
leagues?
World record Inferno.
Probably like 42 minutes or something.
The world record Inferno from 6 months ago from AddyCon is 39:31, but currently, according to the AI overview, says that it's 38:51 by the player Scotty. So it's possible in leagues. It's possible. Paul says it's possible by accident, which means it's probably not that hard to do. And we know the power level of league, so they're going to comfortably set us up to be some pretty strong boys in this little gritty master thing that we're doing, which is pretty cool. I'm very much looking forward to that.
Yeah,
I agree. I think they're going to have to do a special attack relic, and I think they're going to have to do a like rejuvenation relic. Maybe it is total recall because people love last recall. I think weapon speed is going to be a part of it.
Oh, for sure.
I think.
Can you imagine weapon speed with the Khopesh?
Oh yeah. I mean, didn't you imagine it last time?
Did I have melee relic class? I did.
You did, yeah.
It was so good, dude. And the fact that it had the chance to spawn the lightning, which did more damage. I love the Khopesh so much.
Yeah.
It's too busted for the main game, but I love it. It's such a fun weapon to use. Man. Yeah, this I'm gonna be pleasantly surprised how fun this is gonna be. I'll be on vacation for most of it, but this is just like this is solidifying the fact that I'm gonna be bringing my laptop.
Oh yeah,
because I wasn't planning on it, but I'm definitely gonna be bringing my laptop and playing as much as I can. Because by the time I get back from vacation, I'll have like 2 weeks left of Gridmaster, which it's only a month long, so missing 2 weeks isn't going to be that bad. But man, it is going to be fun.
So before we go to break, right? What do we think the audience should do first, other than subscribe to the Xpwaste podcast? What do we think they should? I'm going to go throw myself off a bridge. I'm sorry, guys. What should the listeners do first? What do Oxie and Michael of the Xpwaste podcast think they should do first?
I honestly think you rush Golden God, because the most annoying thing about the early game of any RuneScape account is not having money. But the fact that all shops are going to be unlimited, you can buy whatever you want. You have the entire map available to you. So that means you can go and buy your construction supplies right off the bat, and then you can pad those other slower skills with a fast skill like construction. You just rush Golden God. And then you get overheads within like 2 minutes. You have the ability to just play the game,
And you get production
and
prodigy for free too.
you get production prodigy.
Yeah,
So
because you'll be able
you
to
have,
complete the what's it called?
yeah, one alk for over 30k. That's a joke. That's like one dragon item. So
Literally,
like,
if Song of
rush
the
Golden
Elves,
God,
if Song of the Elves is completed, I'm pretty
go do the
sure
gauntlet.
there is. I mean, you could, but I think there's like a halberd store, like a halberd store. There's a
Oh, in
halberd store in
Prif.
Prif, and halberds. Yep, you can buy them from Prif or the Tyrers Camp, and they will alk for 38k. So
I mean, if you can find a diamond, you could just go and buy a dragon longsword.
you can buy a fucking
in
rune plate
Xenos.
body from the damn Champions Guild.
Yeah.
Like, or rune chain body, whatever. Like, they'll alk for 30k.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
I agree.
It's easy.
I think Michael is correct. Rush Golden God. I think to do that, I'm gonna push crab. I think I'm gonna bust out the crab on the first hour, get my gathering skill, train fishing to train thieving, and then train thieving up via other skills. Because unless Trickster is a super early unlock, Michael knows I fucking hate thieving.
Yeah, thieving's
Like,
not like, yeah, early game thieving sucks, but what is it for citizens? It can't be that high.
It's 50.
I don't have the. I mean,
Wealthy
50 is
citizens
not
is
that
50.
hard.
It's
You
not,
just
but it's doing
stand there
it's,
at cakes for 10
it's
minutes.
about doing
and arty.
it quickly, right?
Right. You just, like, you get 5 thieving, then you go steal. You steal what is it? Teas and Varrock, and then you get to the point where you can do cake stalls and arty. Go over to arty and you stand at the cake stall for 10 minutes, and then you have 50
Could be
thieving.
cake, could be silk. I mean, I guess. Question is like,
Yeah.
what else do we put in for Gatherer though? Because Slayer is going to be a joke with the
Slayer will be a
Zelzek
joke.
relic. Slayer is going to be a joke because you'll get all Slayer task perks for free, and you'll be on task for all monsters. Which last time I'm pretty sure gave you Slayer XP for all monsters. So that's going to be a joke.
Fishing, mining, and
They have to put. They fucking have to put Trickster on there somewhere.
yeah.
I think they teased the boots in the Golden God relic. I think they teased some sort of boot that people are
the
saying
rogue?
from the leaks. Apparently there's a bunch of leaks, which I don't really trust a bunch of leaks. People are saying that that's complete Stronghold of Security. Huge if true.
Easy.
If all it takes to get Trickster is Stronghold of Security,
that's easy.
Ignore what Michael and I have said.
Yeah,
Do Stronghold
ignore what
of
I said.
Security first. Do Trickster until 50 thieving. Get Golden God. Get Production Prodigy. And then do the other shit. Like, don't even bother going to the Lesser Demon. Don't bother going to Ogress Shamans. Ignore all that shit. If Trickster is an early unlock, do Trickster. But if not, do Thieving to get Golden God. I think, I could be content with that. That's good.
Day 1, get her done.
Day 1, baby. Oh, Michael, my allergies are killing me.
Yeah, we got to send you guys to break.
Yeah, we really do.
Very early in the episode, but this is a smaller one. This is a shorter episode so that you guys can get to the Gridmaster. So
yeah, we want you guys to like listen to us, because we're great, but go play Gridmaster. Damn, dude.
Yeah. So stay tuned. After this commercial, we're going to do our quick community section, and then we'll send you guys off to play some Gridmaster. So see you in a minute.
Hello. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hey, thank you so much for agreeing to cover for me at the Outpost this week. It really does mean a lot to me. It feels like I haven't had a vacation since like 2005, so again, I appreciate you so much for agreeing to cover for me. Normally, if you were covering a day shift, for example, I would have just left you the keys with no instructions, but since you'll be staying here overnight, I figured there are some things you should know before your first shift, since it does get a little weird around here after dark. First things first, make sure you lock the door as soon as the sun sets, and make sure that each of the display cases are shut and that all of the artifacts have not moved. If any of the artifacts have moved or are out of their cases, gently put them back where they belong, tell them goodnight, and say nothing else to them for the rest of the evening. Secondly, every night at around 2 a.m., a mourner will approach the door and try to open it. Do not, I repeat, do not let him in under any circumstances. After a few seconds of trying to get in, he will knock twice and leave. If he knocks 3 times, go upstairs and hide until morning. Do not move. Next, if the local hobgoblins begin to call your name at any point throughout the night, do not respond. They cannot speak the common tongue, and they do not know your name. Do not respond. If you hear them calling for you, stay downstairs and pretend they are not there. Don't respond, don't look at them, completely ignore that they're there. Finally, and I cannot stress this enough, the glass around each of the artifact cases is reflective. If at any point during the night you do not see your reflection in one of the cases, run. Exit out the front door and walk directly east to Ardoyan, and do not turn around. I promise, whatever is ahead of you in the forest is far less dangerous than what is following you. Don't turn around, don't look it in the eye, you should reach the gates by morning, and by the time you get there, it should have given up the chase. Other than that, though, you really shouldn't have anything to worry about. Feel free to make yourself as comfortable as possible, and the week will be over before you know it. Again, thank you so much. I've been meaning to go see a man about a conch-shaped island for a while, and this is really going to help me out. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoy your week in my little slice of heaven. See you real soon.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that commercial break, because I know that I sure did. We're going to take a minute now to thank our patrons who support us on our Patreon. On the screen now is all of our current Wise Old Man patrons. We don't have any new Wise Old Man patrons this week, but if you do subscribe in the Wise Old Man tier, the first week that we have you subscribed, where we do an episode, we'll give you a shout out and say thank you, and shout you out by name. And then every week after that, you get your name on the screen. So take a look at all the folks here, read their names in your head, and just know we love them and we appreciate them. So thank you so much to all of our Wise Old Man patrons. You guys are the bread and butter to our peanut butter M&Ms. I don't know. Anyway, thank you to the Wise Old Man tier so much. We thank you and we appreciate you. Moving on to the KBD tier. This is our second tier that we actually do shout out, giving them all the love and all the thanks as well. So big shout out and big thank you to Two to Fly, Six Sticks Insider, Brooks 70, Oxie's dad, my dad, all of our dad, Cloud Kicker, Crash Out Jack, Elite Oreo Dunker, Glob Mob, Kieran, our third favorite Patreon supporter Ralph, Run Metal 15, Ryan M, Rylithian, Sparky Life, and the Big G Jordy. Thank you so much. If you are in the KBD tier and you just heard your name read out, we appreciate you. You are the best. Thank you so much for your support. Moving on now to our last tier that we shout out, and that is the Jad tier. And these folks are extra special because we love them just a little bit more than the other tiers combined.
It's not a contest, but if it was, the Jad tier would win.
Yeah. So big thank you and big shout out to our Jad tier, starting at the top: Flood Day, Kyrandia, Mithril Fork, Petite River, Soggy Waffles, Sea Captain Satan 666, the S tier Deviled Egg, and Woloznik. Thank you again to everyone in our Patreon, especially those in the Jad tier, for your support. Monthly, weekly, however you do it, yearly maybe, I don't know. If you want to support us over on Patreon, you can do so by heading to patreon.com/Xpwaste, where you'll find a lot of different tiers there, which can give you a lot of different benefits. There are certain benefits that allow you to watch some of our old extra episodes and then also take part in our monthly Patreon stream. That's the Party Pete tier. And so, yeah, just check it out. If you feel like you want to support the show, you can do so again at patreon.com/Xpwaste. That is it for the Patreon supporters. We don't have a community question this week because the question that we asked is 3 weeks old at this point, and I don't think it would even be relevant. But I did want to ask you guys a community question. So the community question this week will be, what was one relic that you didn't see leaked or teased that is your new favorite? So maybe it's a relic that wasn't in a league previously, or a relic that was, but it was like something that was a surprise that has become your new favorite for Gridmaster.
Yeah, maybe you come back to this episode and answer it later once we start playing Gridmaster and we know everything that's on the board.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So you can answer that again on the comment section on Spotify or under the pinned comment of this YouTube video. Throwing it on now to Oxie for Achievement of the Month.
It's achievement of the last 2 weeks. Let me tell you, Oxie is getting his ass kicked. You want to talk about belt to ass? My allergies have picked up so bad in the last couple of hours that I'm legitimately considering calling the missus and being like, maybe I don't go watch the Lions game with you, which is saying a lot. So we're going to see how I feel after some Claritin, but more importantly, after Achievement of the Week. So we're going to kick things off here in the miscellaneous category. We have a couple miscellaneous achievements this week. We have Clay finally got his music cape. Congratulations. And Glob Mob, one of our KBD patrons, got their diary cape. Hell yeah, GZ. Additionally, Weft achieved 99 wife and got married. I think it's married anyways. He said 99 engagement, so I think he's unlocked the wife skill. Either he got engaged or he's married. I think he got married. So GZ on 99 wife. Moving on over to the combat category this week, we have 3 fire capes. We have Splasher and Clay, who got their fire capes on their Iron Man. It's Clay's first ever fire cape. Go GZ Clay for his first ever fire cape. But more importantly, not even like more importantly, again, not a competition. Null, the fucking 00XT guy, 0x00 guy, Null, he got his fire cape. Got his first fire cape. My man went, as Recycle Please put it, he's the only man we've ever seen go dry for a fire cape. 3 KC, 1 fire cape. From 2 just mad unfortunate endings on mobile. And I'm thrilled that they have their fire cape. Because I was just like looking it over in Achievement of the Week or levels and achievements. I was like, damn, that's got to be devastating to go 0-1 and then 0-2. What the hell? So you did it. Congratulations. You finally have a fire cape. We have some more first this week. The very same Null who took, a couple kills to get their fire cape killed Zulrah for the first time. Additionally, both Beats by Steve and Solo Guthix defeated both the regular gauntlet and the corrupted gauntlet for the first time. And then finally, Zerniak killed Fozani's Nightmare for the first time. Moving on over to the combat achievements section of the combat achievements portion of Achievement of the Week. Tiki Tanked completed the medium combat achievement diary. Not the same Tiki that pesters us all the time. The other one, the cool one. Love you, Tiki. And then additionally, Clay's just taking up all the spotlight this week. Goddamn.
Triple double.
Clay achieved the Elite Combat Diaries this week. So he's a member of the Jadhelm gang. Welcome to the party, King. Moving on over to kits. Both my boy Blitz and Diesel Daddy achieved their Missouri kits this week. So they've got their fancy yellow and black backpacks. We love those. And finally, rounding out the combat achievements, or rounding out the combat section this week, we have a Wallaby who got their first ever Infernal Cape. I heard it was quite the run. Congratulations. Literally nothing will ever be harder in RuneScape than your first Infernal Cape. Promise you that. Congrats. So, moving on to the skilling category. We have hella, and I do mean hella, skilling achievements this week. With the double-double, Mr. Diesel Daddy is opening up the skilling category by achieving 99 Mage. Sibling achieved 99 Woodcutting. Neetsis achieved 99 Attack and 99 Strength. Beat Daddy Casper achieved 99 Slayer. Willazer Sutulu, the TNL Learner, achieved 99 Agility, Fishing, and Smithing, and is quickly closing in on max. Patchyzil, words are hard today, achieved 99 Strength. Kai Mobile achieved 99 Hunter. Rillo Kai, different person, achieved 99 Firemaking. My boy Blitz with the double-double achieved 99 Strength. Buckley Boyo achieved 99 Construction. Jack did not achieve 99 Farming. Discorama hit the B5B with 99 Farming, 99 Fletching, 99 Crafting, 99 Firemaking, and 99 Woodcutting. Forsaken 5 achieved 99 Fishing. Melvin Mann achieved 99 strength and 2K total level. Mike Tendo achieved 99 cooking. Mr. Curtains achieved 99 farming. Freevy achieved 99 slayer and 99 strength. Chips FE achieved 99 slayer. Trillin achieved 99 woodcutting. And Devliner achieved 99 fishing. We have some additional total levels this week as well. Emerald N13 achieved 2K total level. And Cloud Kicker, one of our Patreon supporters, and I believe is a member of the Clan Admissions Council. Is that what you guys are called? I know Cloud. Is that the Clan Admissions Council? Yeah, Cloud's on that. Cloud Kicker's been around for a long time. Not the same Cloud that's going to beat my ass in the Corrupted Gauntlet, but been around for about the same amount of time. There is one more achievement this week. Achievement that I'm proud to shout out. Ja Dead, a.k.a. excuse me for a moment. AKA Ja Attack, Ja Strength, Ja Defense, Ja Range, Ja Prayer, Ja Magic, Ja Runecraft, Ja Construction, Ja Hit Points, Ja Agility, Ja Herblord, Ja Thieving, Ja Crafting, Ja Fletching, Ja Slayer, Ja Hunter, Ja Mining, Ja Smithing, Ja Fishing, Ja Cooking, Ja Fire Making, Ja Wood Cutting, and Ja Farming. AKA Ja Maxed. Congratulations to our boy Ja Dead for achieving 2277 total level. I missed the party by 5 minutes and I'm pissed about it. But that doesn't make me less excited for your achievement. Congrats, King. You can finally play the game. Hell yeah. Like I said, sometimes the best sentiments are kept short because the guy doing the bit is getting attacked by his own sinuses. You guys are awesome. And if you did something awesome, you want to tell us about it, head over to discord.gg/OSRSTNL, post about it in the levels and achievements chat, and we will see if we shout it out on the show. You guys have listened for a while. You know what we do and don't shout out, but that is not to say that you can't post about it. Somebody in chat has been posting about all the 69s they've been achieving. Nice. All level 69s they've been posting. Because every achievement is worth celebrating here in the greatest RuneScape Discord in the world. The Sunday Raiders out in full swing. Today, the timestamp on the Bossing VC says 10 hours and 24 minutes. So y'all sweats are really busting it down today, and we love you for that. Come hang out. We're awesome. And we'll be hanging out for Gridmasters. I took the day off of work today, so I'm chilling.
Wow.
I'm playing GM, so I'm excited.
I did not. I'm sad I did not.
Yeah, I figured I would just want to have the day off, you know?
Good on you.
Anyways, I'm going to throw it over to Michael. I'm tired, boss. We've been doing this for a long time. And I do mean a long time.
We've been
You guys
chatting.
have no idea. We've been yapping today like it ain't nobody's business. We've been yapping. So I'm going to throw it over to Michael so we can end this podcast. But as you guys know, we can't just end the podcast on any random note. So we got to hit him with the line. Say it with me, folks. Michael, friend, do you have a fun question for us this week?
I do have a fun question, and we'll make it simple. This is short and simple and sweet.
Bless.
Wallaby in the fun question section asks,
Ooh, the Inferno guy.
Who wins in a fight? Triple Jads or Zuck?
Zuck.
Easy.
Oh,
Oh, interesting.
really?
How much
HP?
HP? How much HP does a Triple Jad have?
200 or 300
More than
something?
the max hit. Yeah. So if there's 3 of them sending attacks at Zuck, magic, range, whatever, all at once, and Zuck can only target one of them at a time, he has like thousands of HP, but their hits are going to be 3 times as effective. I think it's triple Jads. I think 3 Jads could honestly kill Zuck because he's not going to one-shot them.
He could. They have
What's
300
What's his max hit? Isn't his max hit like 150 or something?
His max hit's 148.
Oh, wow. Very close.
His max hit is high as hell. So I guess the melee max hit is 251. So
Zuck?
The max hit of the mage attack is 128, while the max hit of the range attack is 169. And apparently it is the average of the magic and range hit together. So it's the max hit's 148. And Zuck is pretty accurate. I don't know if you've taken a Zuck hit to the face, but very rarely do you not get hit when you get hit, if that makes sense.
Oh, it makes sense.
I think Zuck clears him. I think
so?
Zuck clears triple Jads. No problem.
That'd be fun to see in a simulator. Like if somebody could code that and play it as a YouTube short or something, play it. Like let's just see it. Let's see the fight, the fight play out. I think that it's triple Jads. I'd put my money there. I'd put my 10 mil for betting men on the triple Jads, taking them out.
I would bet on Zuck. I guess with that said, what other bosses, like who do we think would win in other boss fights? You know?
Well, there's not really a situation where like the boss has minions that are that strong.
Oh,
That's
I know.
Like
I'm
one
just saying,
example.
like, in
that's
general.
Like, how many majors would it take to kill Jad before Jad killed all the majors in the fight caves? Like you could do that, but you're talking like boss on boss. That's another fun question, my friend.
Who wins between the 4 DT2 bosses? There is a correct answer.
Probably. So you have Vard, Duke, Whisperer, and Leviathan. I think Whisperer wins.
Good answer.
Yeah,
I think Whisperer wins easy.
Definitely wins. That's like she's like a sleeper killer.
Duke is a first round knockout. Duke doesn't do shit.
Vard could hold his own
in both OSRS and college basketball. Go Tar Heels, am I right? Anyways. But yeah, Vard's gonna be tough. I think, though, honestly, if none of them have a shadow barrage, Leviathan could get very overwhelming to the point where, like,
oh, you're right.
Like, if they don't kill
like
Leviathan, they kind of have to like team up and kill Leviathan immediately, or Leviathan will kill them all.
But I don't think
because
they're
Leviathan will just like pop. You know?
So would it be a 2-on-2, 2-on-2,
No,
and then a
like
final 2?
FFA? No, I'd be like FFA.
Oh, it's like all 4 of them in arena.
If you put them all in an FFA arena, I mean, like Duke doesn't do it. Like Duke has a magic attack, yeah, but somebody like Vardorvis would beat Duke no problem 1v1 because Vard could just move out of the way, right? Not to mention the axes for environmental stuff, you know? Like even if you took environmental stuff out of the equation entirely.
I mean, Leviathan has the lightning attacks. It also
but
has
that's only
fast...
after it gets stunned. If you don't stun Leviathan, it just drops rocks from the ceiling and shoots faster and faster and faster and faster and faster.
Dude, Leviathan could be the sleeper.
Yeah, just like the achievement, Leviathan Sleeper. I don't know. That's a tough one.
Well, short and simple, to the point. Thank you, Wallaby, for the fun question. If you want to ask us a fun question, you can do so many different ways. The most preferred way is to send us a postcard, which will be displayed there on the board behind me. And maybe one day, if my board gets full, Oxie will start a board and actually display it. Maybe.
Could be fun.
You can send us a postcard. The address is in the description. You can also post it in the fun question section on our Discord. If you're a Patreon member, you can do so. You can email it or you can DM it to us. We'll find a way to ask to answer the question. But folks, that's going to do it for the episode. This is a short one, and that's by design. And we appreciate you listening as we do every single week. We hope that you enjoy Gridmaster. If this episode hasn't convinced you to play Gridmaster, I don't know what will. Because
it starts in like 2 hours, y'all. Get on it.
This is going to be a lot of fun. I think even if you just log in and see what it's all about, like there's no downsides to doing that. So if this episode hasn't convinced you to do that, I don't know what will. So anyway, that's going to do it, guys. Thank you so much for listening. All the things you could ever want are going to be in the description below. Check out our merch store. Check out our Patreon. Check out everything in the description below. Thank you again, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.